this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Royal Witch Kingdoms. Today we are continuing with the noble family of Aramadust, where Lady Candrica has been up to quite some interesting things. So we know, right, that Candrica has been wanting to get in with a High King for a while, and she's been failing terribly with the High King of Ramong, Asterix, because he is absolutely loyal to his wife Queen Xena. And we also saw in the previous episode that I think it was High Lord Lysander, he got contacted by High King Yorick of Sikaar asking about Lady Candrica, and we kind of chatted a bit about that as well. Now, what ended up happening, guys, is that High King Yorick, he's been hearing about Lady Candrica from Queen Nala, right, for a while now, especially after Candrica had triplets, and we knew like that was gonna do things to him because he suddenly got inspired to have a bunch more babies. But besides the point, I think due to how much Nala's been talking about Candrica, he became curious about who this witch was, and like how good can she be if Nala's constantly talking about it. And I think because of that, he like wanted it as well. He wanted whatever this thing was. And so he reached out, and then he came to visit Candrica just out of the blue. Now, when he visited Candrica, High Lord Valen was out running errands, and the kids were at Witch Academy, so no one was at the estate except for Lady Candrica. Perfect opportunity for Candrica to act all coy and, with her body language, be seductive, whatever else she was saying, and tick all the right boxes in terms of essentially playing with his ego, which led High King Yorick to doing what he pretty much does with Queen Nala whenever he's happy, is rewarding whoever it is he's happy with. And for him, perfection, aka the like perfect witch, High King Yorick Sikaar, is the best reward you can ever give someone. So since Candrica kind of acknowledged that he's perfect, he got happy because of that, and then he was like, I'll give you a reward. Well, what reward's better than perfection? I'll just give you myself. And so, guys, we have had a first ever witch affair, which is a huge deal because it's between Lady Candrica and High King Yorick. If Nala found out, she would not be happy. And I think obviously High Lord Valen, his heart would be broken, but nobody really knows except for Candrica. Nobody knows that anything happened except for Candrica. Now Yorick, he's not necessarily the faithful type. I feel like we've established that. I don't think he would go around telling Nala. Obviously, he knows Nala's a little bit possessive. He wouldn't go around telling Nala about this. But I don't think he would entirely hide it either. So I really don't know Candrica's status right now. Like, is she his mistress? Is she not? It was just a one-time thing, but as you can see, they have like a romance. She has more of a friendship with Yorick than she does with her own husband. Obviously, that's because she is trying to get in with him, but her dreams of climbing up the social ladder is getting closer. And she wants to embrace Lord Valen. Look at what a sneaky fox she is. So sneaky. She literally, and this was today, and in their own bedroom, she slept with High King Yorick in their own bedroom, and now she's like embracing High Lord Valen and everything as if nothing happened. This woman really gets me going, but what can I say? That was pretty exciting. Because we haven't had anything like that. And what's this? She wants to help the heiress with her homework, obviously, but the kids, well, they're kind of sleeping right now, so maybe you should go to bed too. She's in too good a mood, actually. She's in, like, too good a mood. Well, why don't you practice some practical magic, and then Valen's actually tired. I suppose both of you can just go to bed. This is so bad. This is so bad. But both of you just go to bed. High Lord Valen is gonna sleep with no clue that the High King of a whole other kingdom visited his quarters that day. It's really gross, but look at her. She's feeling uncomfortable, and yeah, she's feeling uncomfortable not from spoiled food, I tell you, from the fact that can he not, like, I don't know. Does High King Yorick wear perfume, cologne? Would you be able to smell his scent on the bed? I don't know. But let's get essential oils, maybe. That's probably more like it. I feel like, if anything, High King Yorick probably uses like essential oils from all his massage sessions and such. But okay, Daphne, go to bed. We'll be back when something a bit more exciting happens. This is kind of awkward, but High King Yorick has just summoned High Lord Valen to a duel in the magic realm. Now, Valen can't really say no because High King Yorick has a higher position than him, has a higher status. Now, before this whole thing, there have been a few um, missives between Yorick and Candrica going like off camera. So, High King Yorick invited Lady Candrica over to his palace, I think a day or two ago, but Candrica said no because Valen was still at home. So obviously she's not going to go prancing around with the side guy, right? And then we had earlier today, High King Yorick asked Candrica on a date, but again, Valen was at home and the kids are over. Plus, we had Master Valar and High Princess Nimue, so it would have been a little bit suspicious to run off and spend some time with Yorick, which is why we've been rejecting him, and I don't know if avoiding him is the proper term. We've been working around whatever situation they have going on. Now, it seems as though that High King Yorick has gotten a little bit frustrated and he's being passive aggressive here. He is, I wouldn't say being mean, but I think he's trying to assert his dominance here by challenging Candrica's husband. So, obviously Valen has no clue that any of this is going on. To him, it's just like any other witch duel you would have, in that you're testing each other's skills, keeping everyone on their toes and making sure that everything is good on your end magically. So he thinks this is like a friendly thing going on. He does not realize what he is into. I don't think he realizes that they are inadvertently fighting for Candrica. Now, if Candrica knew, she would be delighted, let me tell you. Also, he's not in the best condition. I mean, look at this. He's gonna pee himself, which would be so embarrassing. So embarrassing. And he's really exhausted as well, so he doesn't even have the energy to take part in this fight. But let's speed him along so that he can get where he needs to get. I just hope he doesn't pee himself before the actual fight. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I've never had Yorick and Valen duel, so I don't know who the winner would be. I mean, Yorick might be more powerful. They also have, different kinds of magic. Now, normally, at least from what I remember, a lot of the witches we have normally fight other witches in their own kingdom with the same kind of magic. We rarely have this kind of situation. Is he even friends? Look, he doesn't even know Yorick. I'm telling you, Yorick is fighting him because of Candrica. Like, he doesn't even know Yorick. There's no reason for Yorick to ask him out on a duel. They have not had like a friendship. They haven't made a connection. It's literally as though Yorick is meeting him for the first time properly over here, one-on-one. Valen, we know, has been very talented fighting with other Sims, both like royals and nobles from Ramong, but I don't know how that's going to measure up against the High King of Sikaar. Okay, I feel as though they're kind of on even ground at this point. Oh, come on, Valen. Oh, look at him. Oh, he beat the High King. To be honest, I feel like Yorick has gotten his butt beat by other, like, nobles from his own kingdom. And actually, a lot of the times when he's wanted to punish them, they've backfired. And then Nala has had to step in to punish on his behalf. So I think he is going through kind of like a schoolboy tantrum right now. He's picking on High Lord Valen because Candrica hasn't been receiving any of his messages and she hasn't been agreeing to meet him. But of course, Valen held his own, and Valen beat High King Yorick. And now he's gonna go back with a pout to the palace in Sakaar and complain to Nala, obviously leaving out the part where Candrica's involved, but I am so proud of you, Valen. You did so good. You did so good. Okay, we're gonna take him back home. Let's take him back home. Poor guy. He needs to pee and he needs sleep. Okay, it's breakfast time. 6:30 a.m. on Thursday. Now, news must have gotten around about High Lord Valen's duel with High King Yorick of Sakaar because Candrica wants to be mean to Lord Valen. I don't think she is happy in the slightest that Valen won against the High King because the High King is going to be upset about it. And again, it's a game with Yorick's ego. Which I feel like Yorick assumes he's in control of the situation and he's being the irresistible one, but he doesn't realize he's being manipulated by Candrica. So she's gonna be mean to him. She's gonna insult him while they're having breakfast, which is just the usual for Candrica, mind you. Just the usual. But let's go ahead, get this done. I feel like this happens so often that Valen's kind of accepted it as part of Candrica's personality, and I don't think he reads too much into why she gets upset about certain things. She's just vicious like that from time to time. But come on, don't you want to be mean to him? Let's insult him. She's gonna look, she just gave him a kiss and now she's gonna insult him. Well, there we go. Let's just get it out of our system. There we go. What a mean. And now she wants to offer him a rose. Well, that got her in a flirty mood. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, let's see. Where's the rose? We're gonna give him a rose. She does that as well. She flips and flops about because she doesn't want to be suspicious. So I feel like sometimes she can't control her emotions and she just lashes out, but then she remembers where she is and who she's talking to. And then she tries to backtrack a little bit by being all nice and sweet. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. So sly, I tell you. Also, it is storming. Did I mention that? It is storming terribly. The girls could barely sleep all night. They were so freaked out by the monsters under their bed. Weird dreams of Speckwell nightmares of specters proposing marriage. And, yeah, they have academy pretty soon, so I think they're ready. Or they should be. Woman, Archros, why aren't you eating? What is wrong with you, kiddo? I told you to eat. I don't know what it is. Sometimes they just don't like following instructions. They just don't like following instructions. Okay, let's, come on, where is this? I don't have that option. Is it because they're having an unpleasant conversation? Okay, we might have to butter him up because she's got this option with him that I never seem to be able to find. And I don't know why that is. Okay, things are suggestive now. Let's be passionate and then see if maybe that option pops up in our options. Look at her go. Okay. The girls are gonna be off pretty soon. Oh, hey, where'd you go, dude? Excuse me. Okay, well that's gonna be a bit difficult. Atros, leave the food, go off to Academy, please. I don't know if we'll be able to get that done. I don't think we'll be able to. That's fine. Because Valen over here wants to woohoo with Lady Candrica. So, let's see. Archers, come on, get to academy, get to academy. Don't be late. We'll go encourage them to woohoo in the shower. Let's go do that. Your sisters have already left, woman. Come on, let's get going. Let's get going. Don't be the rebel middle child. Don't do it. Don't do it. Be a good girl. There we go. There we go. Okay, now where are these two? These two are up here. Oh my goodness, that toilet is disgusting. We're gonna have to clean that in a bit. We are going to have to clean that in a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Candrica, I am sure, realizes the importance of maintaining relationships at home as much as she's having fun with King Yorick. Because it's not like she's been given status as his mistress or anything like that. And in all honesty, I don't know if she even wants that, because Queen Nala, I mean, that kingdom is not Ramong. Like, if you do something like that in Ramong, what's the worst Xena can do to you? She can throw a practical spell at you. But Sikaar, that's the kingdom of mischief. Like, if you do something, if you try and take Yorick away from Nala, she could throw some sort of terrible mischievous curse at you, and who knows what's gonna happen. I don't think you want to live with that. Okay, let's see. Is that already? Oh my goodness! High Lord Valen wants to try for a baby with Candrica. Okay, Valen. Well then. Well then. I mean, it's Valen. Valen wants to. Not Candrica this time. Valen. So, I guess we encourage them? Okay, guys. We'll encourage you. We'll encourage you. I mean, there's no guarantee that she's gonna take. And then, I mean, if she does, we might also get multiples, because this is the only family that has given us multiples. But I think we only need one more boy at this point. We need one more baby boy, and then we're all good. Okay, you two. Poor Valen. He loves his wife and he has no idea what's going on right below his nose. Right in front of his nose. He has no idea what's going on. Okay. There we go, you two. Ay, ay, ay. What a messed up flippin' family. How do you think the girls would react if they found out, like, what their mother was doing? That she was unfaithful? How do you think they would react? I have no clue. I feel like Meralda and Daphne might be upset. I don't think Atros would care too much or see the problem in it. Mainly because I feel like she is the most similar to Candrica. But I have no idea, in all honesty. Okay, there we go, these two. There we go, these two. Okay, so they've had their kind of private time with each other. And I suppose we just have to wait and see. So around 11 a.m. tomorrow, we will know whether or not she is expectant. She's also one of the few Sims who has, like, not conceived. More often than she has, I think. See, look, again, Yorick is asking us to go to the palace, but I'm sorry, King Yorick, we can't. We, like, balance at home. We can't do that. Plus, most likely Nala's gonna be... Actually, this doesn't make sense. He's asking us to go over to the Ramong Palace. Not to the Sikaar Palace. To the Ramong Palace. Is he in, like... Has he taken some sort of ambassador trip to Ramong and he's staying at the palace, or he's staying at the tavern? I have no clue, because I feel like he's been here for a while. Huh. Well, if that's at the Ramon Palace, there's no reason for Candrica not to go, guys. It's not like it's in Sikaar. She's going by herself. She's just going to the Ramon Palace. Heck yeah, we're gonna say yes. And hopefully nothing goes wrong. I mean, she doesn't have to lie to Valen. It's like she's, you know, got a chaperone with the royals. All she has to tell him is that, oh, I'm going to visit the High King and Queen at the Palace of Ramong. Oh wait, no, this is not the Ramong Palace. Yorick, you lied to me. You know what? I think this is what happened, okay? I think that Yorick is becoming smarter now, and he sent a message to Candrica, probably in some sort of code that they know, saying Ramong Palace, but it was actually at the Palace of Sikaar. Or he sent the invitation for Ramong Palace, and then on the way to the Palace of Ramong, he already had like a carriage or something prepared for her that kind of took her in the opposite direction to Sikaar. Huh. But if they're sneaking around like this, like, don't you think their affair will be discovered? Nala's right there. Also, we have our princess. We have High Princess Faina. She's right here, and she's just like, oh, who is this? Who is this lovely lady that I have never really seen before? Hi, yeah. Also, where's your sister? Because her sister has aged up. Princess Luna has aged up. I'm not entirely sure where she is at this point in time. I cannot see her. Cannot see the young one. But she is now a child. Oh, there we go. Here she is. Here are the other youngsters. So we have Princess Luna, which, don't worry about the eyes. We've discussed this many times. The eyes are not the actual eye color. And then we have Prince Elrond. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Look at these two. Well, we've got Luna, Princess Luna, and then we've got Prince Elrond. Oh my goodness. You're adorable. I mean, you guys don't have your proper eye colors, but look at him. He's one handsome baby. Very handsome baby. Okay, well, this unexpectedly turned very awkward. Candrica, I don't know what you want to do. Don't do that! Right outside the palace. I mean, I understand that Yorick might not even see the problem with having a mistress and, you know, flaunting her, not hiding her. His personality. I don't think he sees the problem in this. Obviously Nala will, and I don't even know how Fane is going to react. Oh, you guys are stressing me out. You guys are stressing me out. Stop it! Don't do that out in the open, you two. Don't do that out in the open. Why don't we whisk them away somewhere private? Okay, which is his quarters? Are these his quarters? I think this one belongs to Nala because it has the little thing on it. Okay. Let's go to his quarters and let's sit and chat here because it's gonna be very awkward if we do this outside. Oh, there goes Nala. There goes Nala. Okay. Queen Nala can be occupied with the kids for a second, and you two take this opportunity to sneak up into his quarters and have your little rendezvous. This is so dangerous. Don't they know that Nala's a psychopath? Don't they know this? Oh my goodness, I am so stressed. They are living a very risque life. Okay, at least come here so that you have like a little bit of privacy. A little bit. Oh my goodness. Candrica is nasty. I mean, she just literally tried for being Lord Valen. And next moment she is at the palace with her love affair? Oh my goodness. Woman is stressing me out. Okay, well, these two, let's keep it PG in here. Let's keep PG. Now, she luckily doesn't have, like, a risk at this point of... oh, confessing attraction. I think this is the first time she's done that. she doesn't have a risk, obviously, of getting pregnant by Yorick because they haven't tried for a baby. Like, I mean, she hasn't even had the want to try with Yorick, which is why we haven't done so. But if, for example, like if that ever happened and there was a bastard child between them, then I was just thinking about it. It would be very stressful if the baby came out with dark blue skin and the ice blonde hair that Yorick has. I mean, thankfully they both have the same eye color. They have like the icy blue eyes. So the eyes wouldn't be a problem, but the baby would have to have turquoise skin. And if anything, the baby would have to have Candrica's hair, which is a slightly darker blonde. Otherwise, that's just going to be odd. Like, people will be able to tell straight off the bat that the baby doesn't belong to Valen. Because Valen is blue, but he's like the same blue as Nala. So it's hard to pass that off as Valen's child, unless the baby ends up looking entirely like Candrica. So, okay, they're over here complimenting each other's appearance, having a private time. Princess Faina, High Princess Faina, is in the sauna. Queen Nala is where I'm surprised she has not run in and tried to like see what Yorick's up to, because from what I remember, all the previous times we've kind of played with the royal family of Sikaar, she's been very, very alert about other women being close to Yorick, but I suppose she's busy with the kids. I mean, she has to juggle Prince Elrond. Yep, I think she's just busy juggling Prince Elrond. And where's Luna? I don't know where Luna is. She must be somewhere around here. Somewhere I can't see, obviously. Oh, she was with Faina. Oh, that's cute. The two sisters were kind of spending time with each other. And oh my goodness, where you going? Where you going, Luna? Luna? Okay, guys, time to turn things friendly. There is really no reason why you'd be talking to him. Oh, she's going downstairs. Whew. No need to worry about that. No need to worry about that. But yeah, I think there's no reason to be... Yorick's had enough, I think. I think he's done. But really, there's no reason for you to be talking to him privately in his own bedroom. And Nala might start getting suspicious, or the kids might mention something to their Nalka, you know. So I think we should take it back home. We probably don't want to stay here too long. But they managed to get some romantic time in. And she's probably getting closer, a little bit closer to their sweethearts now. And honey, Nala's coming upstairs. Do you want to maybe just, you know, like, let's just walk out of the bedroom before she gets there. Let's just walk out of the bedroom and sit down at the bar. There we go. So in case she decides to come up, children are a great distraction, but in case she decides, she won't be too suspicious about why they're in his quarters, which they shouldn't be there. But okay, guys, with that said and done, I am going to leave off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and had as much fun as I did. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.